blooming field. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over. Yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Ready. Come on, 38. Red, cycle.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Check 59, check 59, cover.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
10 cycle. Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch out now. Safety clearance. Hunt.
They'll go play action with Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Cluster. 6. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Yeah. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a second down and 8.
So what's it? Hey, alert! Hey, go flip her up. So what's it?
From the gun, it's Gino. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready? Strike. Jack's left. So what's it?
From the shotgun, it's Smith. A ball deep for the end zone. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Hey, here we go, hey. 53. Alert! 13-8.
Gino gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, Love. He's going to keep it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Running is Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
52 blaster. 560. Red, yellow. Smash, red.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
Come on, set. .22 needle. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Josh Jacobs, Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Tuesday.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Slow ball. Ours. There goes it.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
13X. Hold on. Alert. Line. Middle. 49, flip her off, 49. Come on, shot.
Now a 2nd down throw for Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Run line.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Check 58. Check 59. Cobra. Hey, alert. Hey, go flip her up. Strike. There we go, son.
On 1st down is Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion over Metcalf.
Alert, Jack's left. 53. Alert. 13X. There we go, son. Tuesday. Come on, shot.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
No ball. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Come on, 38. Black Ultra. Cut.
Now Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time.
Ready.
Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Ready. Edo blue. Gun red.
The man in motion is Watson. A second down throw for Love. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Here we go.
Third and long.
Watch out now. 52. Blue striker. Set.
Here's Love. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Smith to throw on first down. Now he'll air one out. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
Ball red.
Dobbs headed in motion. On first down, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. McManus's kick is good. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Drill, 52. Set. Cut.
To throw is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Ready?
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. Past midfield to the 45. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He keeps it himself.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Right?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Cut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Set. Cut. Field. Black. Slide through.
On 4th down, Love. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
Hey, it's a clip. What's up? Snowball, snowball. There goes it.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. 13X, 13X.
Back to the air, it's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Hold on, hold on.
From the gun on third down, Smith. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Ready. Line. Middle. There we go, son.
They'll go. Smith. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance.